Just when you thought tensions between the North and the South Koreans were starting to smooth over, as they've recently agreed to work with one another during the Winter Olympics, leave it to the United States government to want to intervene with a small-scale war. This just out from the Wall Street Journal. Amid signs of a thaw in North Korea, tensions bubble up. Trump administration weighs a risky strategy as Seoul and Pyongyang prepare to meet. So for the first time in 2 years, both the North and the South have moved towards reducing their bitter animosity today during these talks. And North Korea has agreed to take part in the Winter Olympic Games next month in Seoul, Korea. In his New Year's Day address, Kim said that he was willing to send a delegation to the Pyeongchang Games. He urged Seoul to halt the military drills with the US, and he said that he has a nuclear button to launch missiles at any given target in the United States. The following day, Trump tweeted, "North Korean leader Kim Jong-un just stated that the nuclear button is on his desk at all times. Will someone from his depleted and food-starved regime please inform him that I too have a nuclear button, but it is a much bigger and more powerful than his, and my button works." Really? You're gonna go there with that? Where is Dennis Rodman when you need him? Seriously, just let Kim have a one-on-one basketball game with Dennis Rodman, let him win. He's happy, we're happy, everyone wins. If only it were that simple. In exactly 1 week from today, US Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is going to be at a conference in Vancouver that is geared towards persuading North Korea to end its nuclear program. But before that happens, US making plans for bloody nose military attack on North Korea. America is drawing up plans for a bloody nose military attack on North Korea to stop its nuclear weapons program. The White House has dramatically stepped up preparation for a military solution in recent months amid fears diplomacy is not working, well-placed sources said. Both the Telegraph and the Wall Street Journal have portrayed the Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and the Secretary of Defense James Mattis as trying to caution President Trump against this strike, and the National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster as advocating for it. These kinds of threats are not going to intimidate North Korea, but it's certainly going to deepen their distrust, and it may even prompt rash action if they feel they're in imminent danger. So I think it may be time for a new approach when it comes to dealing with North Korea and their nuclear weapons program. I think it's time we simply recognize that North Korea is already a de facto nuclear state, and North Korea considers its nuclear program to be vital to its survival. So they're not just going to trade it up merely for some sanctions relief. The United States government has brilliantly disguised their global regime change operations as humanitarian missions. And sometimes, if the big bad boogeyman isn't scary enough, they'll intervene in order to provide order out of chaos. So I wouldn't get your hopes up that next week's meeting in Vancouver is going to lead to a peaceful resolution, rather to the contrary. They're going to push to move this diplomatic approach towards a military approach, just as Trump has hinted towards, and this has been the goal of the deep state all along, whether he realizes it or not. We're going to continue to follow this story as it develops, so be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And I want to thank anyone who has ever contributed by making a donation at pressfortruth.ca/donate, or anyone who has ever joined as a PFT member or a PFT patron. This channel would not exist without your support, so I'm truly grateful for it. Thanks for watching, my friends. Be sure to share this video if you found the information to be useful. Click that like button, leave a comment, and let me know your thoughts. And stay tuned, guys. We've got more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth.